going on, guys? Good to see ya. Let me mute this music real quick. That is a longer song than I remember. I just picked a song. Most of the songs on that playlist are like 3 minutes long. That one's about 5 minutes. I let it go for 3 minutes. But welcome, guys. I'm going to be playing a little bit of Shadows of the Empire this afternoon. One of the biggest reasons that I am playing Shadows of the Empire is because Battlefront is once again crashing as soon as I click to play it. It's weird, man. It seems like every time that happens, a lot of other people are having the same issue. I don't know if there is a fix on their end, but it seems like just every couple days there's this issue when I try to stream it in the afternoon. It's weird. Very weird. But yeah, guys, Carter Lovejoy, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that, Mr. Carter. Carter says, Genera, there are three generations. Yeah. Yeah, I did, dude. It's kind of funny, Carter. Yesterday, for those of you who saw the video that I uploaded today for the first time, yesterday I uploaded that video. And for about an hour and a half, the video sat there, and I didn't realize that there was a major audio glitch with it. Apparently, the first like 5 seconds were just completely all screwed up. It just was like repeating generation or something. And I was like, oh shit! So I just immediately deleted it. Which definitely that always kills views because they had like 4,000 views or something like that, and obviously the people are not going to watch it again. But it's cool. I'd rather have it right. Right? So the video's right. It's better now. Why isn't this working? There we go. Let me turn down my game volume. This is a very, very loud game, if I remember correctly. And it's also a game that tends to crash as soon as I minimize it. So that just happened. This is a great stream. I hope you guys are having fun. This is fantastic. Battlefront just crashed. Shadows of the Empire just crashed. Let's make this a one to remember. How about that? But yeah, Carter, I appreciate that, man. What was I saying? Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I got that video up. I could have left it there, which would have been fine. Nobody would have cared, right? It's just a little, oh man, Greedo fucked up that video. Isn't that funny? But I just want it to be right, you know. As always, let me know if the game is a little too loud. Game audio varies from game to game, obviously. And sometimes it can be a little, this game can be a little louder than Battlefront, which I usually have fired up. Angela, every time I play Shadows of the Empire, I always want to avoid IG-88 and Boba Fett. I used to be the same way playing the game as a kid, but over the past couple of years, and I play this probably more than any other Star Wars game besides Battlefront. This is the game that I probably stream more than anything else. But Boba Fett's a lot harder than IG-88 because of mobility. IG-88, you know, he'll jump around, but he'll land in front of you and he'll stay there for like 5 seconds. And that in those 5 seconds, you can just fire a shitload of seekers at him and take them down sometimes in like one seeker session. But yeah, I'm like you. Like when I was a kid, IG-88 was terrifying to me. But nowadays, like, he's just so damn easy to take down. Everything in this game is so damn easy to take down, and that is coming from me and 20 years of experience with this game. So maybe it's just I'm going through the motions, you know, and it's just super easy because of that. But yeah, I love this game though. What game will you buy for the Switch? I don't have a Switch, man. I'm not much of a console gamer. I'll probably wait until Nintendo puts out their next generation to even look into it. I'm not in the market for a Switch. I got a lot of other expenses and stuff like that right now with a new house. So, I have a Wii U. It's still fun. I haven't hooked it up in probably a year and a half since my daughter was born. I still enjoy firing it up when like a year and a half ago or so. Me and my wife used to have like Mario Kart nights, and those were always fun. But we haven't played that in a long time. I'll probably wait to get a console for a very long time though. I'm not in the market for one. Jason, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this afternoon. I don't know if the notification already popped up. The notification tends to blend in. The sound notification tends to blend in with whatever game I'm playing because, like an idiot, I made the sound notification the sound of a Star Wars blaster. So, what does that mean? That means if I'm playing a game that includes Star Wars blasters and the sound effects, that means I missed the notification. But, Jason, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that. Jason says, did you know 2004 Battlefront is now on Steam? Wasn't it always on Steam? Or maybe it wasn't. I know for a fact that I have Battlefront 2, the 2005 Battlefront 2 on Steam. But maybe I don't have that one. I know I have it on Origin, Jason. I know Battlefront 2004 is on Origin now. I don't know if it was prior to a couple weeks ago, but I know it's on Origin now, and I actually have it downloaded because I want to I want to do kind of an old school Battlefront stream. It has been so long, man, since I've played what's jump again? I can't remember. There we go. Since I've played and what's okay, there's sidestep. Since I've played the first Battlefront ever. I mean, it's probably been since that game came out, to tell you the truth. And I would love to just fire it up and I barely remember anything from it. Like, there's a single player campaign, right? Am I correct in saying that? There's a single player campaign? If there is a single player campaign, that's definitely what I'm going to play. I doubt the multiplayer is, unless they've revamped servers and stuff like that and whatnot, which I don't know if they have, but what was I going to say? I'll definitely play through this. There is a single player campaign? Okay, cool. So I'll yeah, at some point I'll play through that single player campaign. I think that'd be a fun change of pace, you know? I'll have to do that for sure. But Jason, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and I'm sure you brought it to a lot of people's attention with that post that that the game is now on Steam. If anybody's curious, I don't know what the price is, but it's also on Origin. Origin's just recently got a ton of Star Wars games added to it. So, yeah, I don't know if the prices are comparable to Steam or which is cheaper, but yeah, you can definitely check it out. Favorite OG Battlefront map? Dude, like I said, I barely remember. It came out in 2004. That's the year I graduated from high school. So 2004 was, yeah, I was still playing games, but the game, oh, yikes. The games that I was playing, I was pretty much primarily playing Counter-Strike, man. Even back then, I hosted my own server. I made my own maps, and every other game other than Counter-Strike and Ultima Online were just kind of like background noise that I didn't pay attention to tell you the truth. But I barely remember. Like, I couldn't even name a map or anything like that. Or I couldn't even visualize what one of the maps looked like, to tell you the truth. Just took some damage. Cloud City is the best. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna fire it up soon and play through the campaign for sure. It's been a very, very, very long time, and I'm curious if. Oops. I guess I'll kill these Wampas too. I'm curious if it'll run okay, because a lot of the times, some of the older games, they're kind of a pain in the ass to load up. There's a lot of kind of, with modern computers and whatnot, there's a lot of glitches and stuff like that, which is understandable, but I'm curious if I'll be able to like minimize it even, you know. But, oh, let's get those Seekers. Got to save those Seekers up for IG-88 and some of the ATSTs and whatnot. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Get that full health. Oh, not yet. You need to turn VSync on or the vehicles freak out. At least they did for me. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's funny how there's always, like, workarounds for old games and whatnot. more seekers. Challenge point. Need some health. Do. Tuke17, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I'm sure you played this back in the day, right? Ever feel like you have fallen into a Sarlacc pit? Like emotionally? In real life? Like that's a state of being? A state of being, feeling like you fell into a Sarlacc pit? I'm trying to think what I can equate that to. Just be like not getting any sleep? How about that? Digesting for is it 1,000 years? I can't say I have. Tuke. I have been bummed out. I've been groggy. I have, well, I guess, you know, I'll equate it to being not getting enough sleep. How about that? Physically? No, I don't think so. I'll use the analogy of not getting enough sleep, or the metaphor of not getting enough sleep. How about that? Digesting for so long. I had one of the, yeah, so recently, the other day, Monday, actually. Monday morning, I woke up at 2 in the morning. Couldn't get back to sleep. Read a couple of chapters of Ahsoka. Got out of bed at like 3:30. Hopped on, started writing some scripts. And yeah, I guess you could say that I felt like I fell into the Sarlacc pit and was being digested for a very long time. I guess you could say that. Do you feel that way right now, too? I'm assuming you do since you're asking. Oh my goodness. Probe droid blocked my jump. Punk. But I appreciate that too. Hope everything's going well with you. I'm sure you got a busy ass schedule. Come on, where is that? There he is. I always suffer lack of sleep since I work so early. Yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure you got to wake up even earlier than most people on your crew because you're in charge of, what do you call it? Copy or script or whatever it is. You're in charge of all that stuff. What's going to be read. And I'm sure there's all sorts of like breaking news that pops up in the middle of the night and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm sure your position, your job, is just one where sleep is a luxury at times, you know, for sure. Gotta tell the people the information though. Alarm 3 a.m. In my work chair 3:30 a.m. Jesus, morning show gets in at 5. Whee! That's earlier than me, man. Well, I got nothing to bitch and moan about.
Power has been restored.
I set my alarm for I usually set my coffee for 4:30 and my alarm for 4:45. Coffee starts brewing, I smell it as my alarm goes off, and I'm ready to tackle some stuff. 3 is early. 3 is early. You do an important thing. Ryan Harp, I appreciate that super chat and channel support this afternoon, man. Thank you so much. Ryan says, I'm the benchmark for all Star Wars fandom. Uber fan number 1. Me. I am the glue of Star Wars. Me. HG impersonating the internet. Oh shit, I died again. Stupid me. What video was that from? That was from a pretty recent video, wasn't it? You have to remind me of that. God, what video was that from? Did I just shoot somebody? I did. Wow. Me. I'm the benchmark of the fandom. I have a YouTube channel. I am a film analyst. I let the views go to my head. I am very important. I hit the wrong button for jump, and luckily I was able to cross that. Oh, it was the Galaxy's Edge video? There you go. I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge, but I know everything about Galaxy's Edge. All right, how do I change weapons here? Oops. How do I change weapons? Nope. There we go. Got my seekers. They call me the seeker. I keep searching low and high. There we go. But Ryan, I appreciate the hell out of that support this afternoon, man. Uber fan number 1. Me. Me. It is me. It is I. It is me. Oh, what is the button to look? What is the button to look on an Xbox controller playing a game from the mid to late 90s? How about I just do this? Bye-bye. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And Jack Dickens, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. That I don't know if you meant to type a little message in there or if you wanted to be the silent supporter. I appreciate the hell out of it either way. And thank you so much. What is all these texts coming my way? Okay, there we go. Oh, little house information. But Jack, I don't know if you meant to type a little message in there or if you wanted to be a silent supporter. Either way, I greatly appreciate it. If you did mean to type a little message in there, I will keep an eye on the chat for it. But like I said, if you wanted to be a silent supporter this afternoon, I appreciate the hell out of that too. Thank you once again, Jack. And Sofa Sith Lord, good to see you, man. Let me run up here and get these Seekers. Seekers are probably the most important thing in this game that you can have. Pulse is okay. Oops. But I definitely prefer Seekers when it comes to these bosses, and I never use them for anything other than bosses. So, let's see, I got 29 right now. I don't know what the cap for Seekers is. Alright, it's not 30. There we go. Sofa Sith Lord, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Let me take a quick sip out of the old Nalgene bottle here. You're more than welcome. Well, thank you once again, Jack. I really appreciate that, man. And Sofa Sith Lord, do you think Galaxy's Edge should add a new ride, the diarrhea water slide? There you go. Yes. Yes. If they don't include the diarrhea water slide, which is canon, by the way, then it does not. The park does not do a good job of giving the fans what they want, man. For those of you who have no idea what that's a Hello Greedo deep cut, I suppose. It's a relatively new video. Not very many people watched it though. But a diarrhea water slide is from a video that I made called "The Worst Level in Any Star Wars Game Ever," I think. And it is about dark forces and the sewage level. Like, what is that level called? God, I can't remember what that... Oh, shit. Can't remember what that level's called. It's basically big shithole. But yeah, let's give the people what they want. Let's give the people some diarrhea water slide. Come on, Disney World. Come on, man. Come on, we need that diarrhea water slide. Did the stream really stop for everybody? You guys hear me? It still shows that I'm live unless my internet just crashed. You hear me? Do you see the game?
I'll try to...
Let me pause real quick, make sure everything's okay. Weird. Oh, I guess maybe it did drop temporarily because like 30 people just left. So maybe it did. Maybe it is off. Can you guys hear me? Weird. I hear you. I see you. But you're okay now? Okay. All right. Well, we're back, I guess. It's weird. My live stream health never dipped, never went away. Never went red, so I don't know what happened. But I appreciate you guys sticking around. Girls with Sabers, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this afternoon. I greatly appreciate that. Girls with Sabers says, have you heard of the indie film Shadows of the Empire by VF Productions? It's on Kickstarter right now. The cast looks amazeballs. Support if you can. No, I'm afraid to... This isn't Battlefront, and I'm afraid to minimize Girls with Sabers, so I'm going to look on my phone real quick. I've never heard of that. Let's see. Okay. Shadows of the Empire Kickstarter. Okay. Star Wars series by VF Kickstarter. Let's see. I've never heard of this. No. 17 days to go until the... I'm gonna watch this trailer after the stream for sure. Crew of the Outrider. Oh, golly. I'm looking at a cockpit photo. This looks pretty intense. So if you guys want to see what I'm looking at, just Google Shadows of the Empire Kickstarter, and it should be the first thing that pops up. This looks really neat. Fort Worth Galactic Swag something. I can't read the rest of their shirt. Wow, this looks really sharp. Shadows of the Empire is not just another fan film. It is a culmination of various artists, writers, and creative minds from all parts of the Star Wars community and film industry who wish to share their talents with the world in one combined effort. We are creating this to show what the fan base as a whole can accomplish when our talents are put to use. We owe this to the Star Wars community. We are not making any money on this at all and are not affiliated with Disney. If no one else will bring this amazing story to life, then we will. Nice. This looks really cool. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. So yeah, if anybody's curious, I'm looking at Shadows of the Empire. I mean, I guess it is a fan film. They say it's not another fan film, which I'm sure it's not, but it's a fan film. But it looks really awesome. I'm going to mute my phone and watch a brief... Oh, there's interviews and stuff like that. I'm going to have... Oh, wow. Golly, look at the construction of this. Yeah. Just Google Shadows of the Empire Kickstarter, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I'll share it on Twitter for sure. As I've always said, I love fan films, man. I love... Even if they don't hit me the way maybe they were intended to, I always appreciate them on like a deep, visceral level, you know, just something that fans... I mean, we all love this franchise, right? And it's always great to see kind of people put their own spin on things and their own, I guess, talents and whatnot to use in on something that they obviously have a passion for, you know? But I got that bookmarked on my phone, and I will absolutely take a look and listen to that video after the stream for sure. But I appreciate bringing that to my attention. They just killed themselves there. Girls with Sabers, thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat and channel support this afternoon as well. And once again, if you're curious as to what I was reading and looking at, just to Google Shadows of the Empire Kickstarter and you will see it. Looks pretty neat. Alright, one sec. If I try to look over at the chat while I'm in this level, I kind of get motion sick. I don't have my sea legs anymore, man. Don't have my sea legs. There we go. Tuke17, once again, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. There we go. Tuke says, the diarrhea water slide mug was my coffee delivery system at the station this morning. Delivered a whole pot of it to my face hole. Nice, man. Nice. I need to... It's been a while since I've ordered a coffee mug for myself from my TeePublic store. I like that one. Just drinking black coffee and drinking out of a mug that says diarrhea on it. It's kind of gross in a good way. And the other mug that I've always wanted to pick up from my TeePublic is the Let That Shit Go mug. It's just kind of a good morning message to have, right? But Tuka, I appreciate that support on multiple fronts, and yeah, I always forget about that aspect of the TeePublic store. It's not just shirts, you know, they have mugs and they have stickers and blankets even, random shit like that. I wish they had I wish they had like beer steins and pint glasses and stuff like that. But maybe one day they will. Maybe one day they will. But I appreciate that, man. I just got done drinking 6 cups myself. Every morning I make 10 cups, I usually have 8. My wife has 2. And then in the afternoon, I make about 4 or 6 cups, and that is gone. I need a little pep. After my daughter wakes up from a nap, I'm usually, my mom is watching my daughter right now, so I was able to upload a video for tomorrow. I was able to write a couple scripts, record some audio, and hop on a stream with you guys. So thank you, Mama Greedo. Grandma Greedo now. It's a good conversation starter. I'll tweet you a nice black and white photo I took this morning. Oh yeah, please do. That is a good conversation starter. What the hell is that? How does the small graphics show up on? Well, I guess I'll see the photo. I'm curious how the kind of the small drawn graphics show up on something small like a coffee mug, you know. Two more TIE bombers. One more TIE bomber. Last one. Bye-bye, punk. Imagine being such an ace that you just single-handedly take down every squadron that comes your way. Hello, Mr. Greedo. Did you see the new Trooper in Episode 9? No. Is that something that just got, oops. Is that something that just got, released during the stream? Sith Troopers. Jack is talking about it, too. Did you see the new Sith Troopers that were just revealed on the Star Wars show? No, I'll check them out, later on in the stream. Whenever I minimize this, it has a tendency to crash, so I'll wait to check it out. Got just revealed. Nice. Okay, I'll have to check that out then. Wampa Stompa. Isn't that a code? Alright. Crouch. Hey Greedo, did you get this running on a modern system? I have Shadows of the Empire on Steam, but literally cannot run it. Yeah, I've never had an issue running it, but streaming it, I've had some issues. Not really issues, to tell you the truth. It's been really, really smooth sailing with this game. The only issue that I have is minimizing, and I would say every other time that I minimize the game, it crashes. That's really the only issue that I've had. Other than that, man, it's probably the best running old school game that I've ever played on a modern system. Every other older game that I try to play on here, you know, even games that are much newer than this, like Knights of the Old Republic, I have to jump through hoops to get it to run smoothly, but yeah, the internet is one big tutorial and helpful place for that kind of stuff. So I'm sure if you have an issue, there's no question in my mind that other people have the exact same issue, you know. So I'm sure there's some forums or whatnot you can check out, probably on Steam itself. All right, I'll jump over. I'll get that life, but I think I have to get back, right? I think I do. We'll see. I can't get Rogue Squadron running no matter what. Weird, Fury. I can get it running. It plays fine, but I can't stream it because I can't minimize it. And in order to minimize it, in order to be able to stream, I have to be able to minimize it. Well, actually, you know, I've tried to stream just for, if you guys have ever streamed with like OBS or something like that, you know, you can capture your entire monitor. I've tried it that way too, just to capture my entire display. But even then, the game is just blacked out. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, like I said, it's strange how some old games run perfectly like this, and some are just kind of like Oh, what the hell was that? That was weird. It's like I hit an invisible barrier. That's strange. Let's try that again. I think I have to jump back over. Pretty sure I do. We'll see. I should have this memorized, huh? Boom. Woo, that was close. Yeah, I have to jump back over. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. I guess I could have waited to do that. I actually haven't seen the Sith Troopers yet. It must have just got revealed as I started the stream. Or maybe when I was working on stuff earlier. I'll check it out closer to the end of this stream. I'll, when I'm done playing Shadows, maybe in like 20 minutes, and then I'll bring it up on screen. These early shooters are truly meant for keyboard and mouse. Not this game, that's for sure. It does a good job. I mean, you can use a mouse and keyboard with this. This came out on the N64, you know. And I have used a mouse and keyboard for this game multiple times, but dude, like, I get motion sick playing this game with a mouse and keyboard for whatever reason. It's weird. With a controller, I don't have an issue, but I don't know, it's strange. Oh, that was close. I'm not going to worry about that life. I'll be fine. Whoa. Long stretches of nothing on this map. I guess they anticipate you fighting those dudes a lot longer than you actually do. Oh, whoa! My jump button did not work. Maybe I should have got that life earlier, huh? Let's try that again. And here's the end, right? I think. Oh, never mind. Where do you buy the helmets you wear, DX? If you Google Hello Greedo Stormtrooper armor, you'll see a video that I made about my armor and my the bucket that I wear, the helmet that I wear. I also have Dawn Post Vader mask. I have a Dawn Post Greedo mask. I have a Dawn Post TIE Pilot mask, and I have an EFX Stormtrooper helmet that I never wear, just because it's not screen accurate. I wear the A New Hope Stormtrooper original trilogy molded thing that, yeah. I also have a Jar Jar mask that I've worn a couple times in videos. But yeah, if you're curious, man, just Google Hello Greedo Stormtrooper armor. I made a video all about it.
Jump to the next hover train.
Okay, I will.
I'm shutting off the auto brake. Prepare for impact.
All right, here we go. Little IG-88 action. Used to terrify me as a kid. Nowadays, he's easy. He's easy. Watch me die. I probably will now that I jinxed it, right? The key to all these bosses, man, is save up your seekers and fire repeatedly. He should land right in front of me. There we go. He's down to 33 health. And I'll just wait for him to come back. Is this cheap? Yeah, it's cheap. But it works. Where you going, buddy? There we go. Whee! Oh, I beat my record by 11 or 12 seconds. Wow. This is a fun level.
I'll watch the...
I think there's, yeah, seekers over here. There we go. There's a couple parts in this level that are like being on ice. I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but it's weird. And I guarantee I'm gonna slip and slide on those exact spots that I always slip and slide on. Jetpack time. Yeah, at the end of this map, or close to the end of this level, yeah. Where'd he go? There we go. All right, here we go. It's always so... Oh! It's always so quiet with no music. Come on, game, look up for me. There we go. This level was my downfall. Yeah, it can be a pain in the ass for sure. Sorry, guys. Should I try to go over there? I don't remember how to. I'll deal with it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. There's a big wampa in here, right? One of these has a big wampa. A desert wampa. Oh, it's over there. I can see it. Yeah. Let's get him. From the other side. Whee! Seeing this game makes me miss LucasArts Stewart. Yeah, I just miss more Star Wars games in general. I really hope they're gonna start kind of with EA and everything in the partnership. I really hope they're gonna start kicking more games into gear. I miss whoa, here's a slip and slide moment. I guess I could go down here. I'm not gonna bother with it. I don't have much longer for the stream. I'm just gonna power through. Yeah, I really hope, you know, they're kind of finding their footing again. Or I would have thought, I mean, I've talked about this extensively, but I would have thought that they would have majorly milked the franchise and pumped out games left and right. But I'm still surprised that oh, here's a slip and slide moment, but I missed it. There we go. But I'm surprised, continuously surprised that that they've had that we haven't got more. surprised and disappointed at the same time. But like I said, hopefully it was growing pains. They have the franchise now, EA does, and hopefully they'll pump more stuff out. We shall see. And I want variety. I want variety. Obviously, I'm super excited for Jedi Fallen Order. Whenever I think about the hands-on experience that I had, I get excited because the combat is, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. It's technical. It's not hack and slash. I guess you could play it hack and slash if you wanted to, in that kind of way. But it's definitely more, I don't know. It's more tactical for sure. Sappity. Yeah, this game is brand new, man. It's incredible what they can do nowadays. Yeah, Lego games, for sure. Yep, I'm excited for that one. I'll definitely play the Skywalker Saga one. They're on mobile. Oh, yeah. I don't really... You know, I'm sure some people love mobile games. I don't really get that into them. There are a couple that I like that I've played, and for the most part, they're like... I don't know, some card games. I don't know if you guys know Euchre. Euchre is a card game that my entire family always plays. When we go up to like a cabin as a family, we just have Euchre tournaments, and I play some Euchre on my phone. There's a couple. I downloaded Galaxy of Heroes, and I tried it on the flight. Well, I tried it in the airport, and I planned on playing it on the flight out to LA until I realized that you needed an internet connection. And I was like, ah, shit. And I'm not going to pay $15 or whatever for flight internet. I don't have important business to conduct. I don't need to fork over some dough for a 4-hour flight. I can read a book. I can entertain myself. What the hell is shooting me? How'd you get by me? Yeah, I guess maybe it's just I would assume that I can see it being a generational thing at least. I don't really know anybody, my friends and whatnot, that play mobile games.
Activate the computer and the
which is interesting to me. What am I doing? No, I don't want to leave the game. Resume. There we go. But like I tried PUBG Mobile, and I didn't know.
The slave one is Dr.
Jetpack. All right. There we go, and then that. And I can't remember who told me this secret, but for the 20 years that I've been playing this game, I never knew this secret up here. Whee! I think the next Star Wars story is going to be about Boba Fett. Aaron is back. I that could be true. I don't really want that, though. I want the next anthology films, whatever they're going to be. I want it to be brand new stuff. I don't really care, to tell you the truth, about seeing a Boba Fett movie or movies about characters that we're already familiar with. Star Wars universe is big, and I would love them to explore completely new stories with completely new characters. So the list of things that I want made into Star Wars movies, including Boba Fett and characters that we're already familiar with, is very, very small. I heard Solo is going to get a second film. Baggings. I think that's just like a campaign with some people on the internet. I'd be kind of surprised if it did, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'll never say never, but I know there was like what was it, like a Twitter campaign or something like that? You guys know that I live under a rock. But weren't some people campaigning for like make Solo 2 happen? Isn't that what it was called? Man, I think these games used to have purchasable guides thick as a phone book back in the day. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I still have my Star Wars Galaxies. I'll never get rid of that thing. My Star Wars Galaxies guide or whatever it was called. The last one that I probably bought was might have been a Fallout 3 guide. The Prima, isn't that what it was? Prima official guide or whatever. It is kind of funny to think about that. Like, no, I'm assuming they still make them, but I guarantee the market for them is way smaller than they used to be. Can I jetpack to... I should have tried to hit that ship. Oh, yikes. There we go. Alright, need some health. Alright, so I have like... you know, I have like 10 minutes left until I'm ending the stream. I'm just gonna hang out. I'm curious to see the Sith Trooper that people have been telling me about. So I'm just gonna do like a 10-minute long hangout after I kill these droids. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Let me see. My cords are all tangled up here. There we go. Yeah, let me exit this. And then I'll bring up a little Lightspeed Lounge action. We can listen to some tunes, hang out for 10 minutes, and I will bring up the Sith Trooper on the old computer. Let me know if the music is too loud, as always. Alright, so what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Sith Trooper. Is that what it's technically called? There we go. Get your first look at the Rise of Skywalker Sith Trooper. What is this, a Lego? What is this? Advanced release Hot Toys. Is it only in toy form that we've seen this? God, they already have a Wikipedia. Oh, wait. That's old school. Okay, Fantha Tracks. Let's see. San Diego Comic-Con. Is that what they've released? Just the toy? Is that what I'm looking at? Or have they released something else? I think only merch pictures are out. Okay. There we go. Shiny. Nice. Oh, I see CJ posted something about it. See the new Sith Trooper from Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Okay. I guess I'll bring this photo up. It looks like it's just merch at the moment. Image, not that. Let's pick a different image. Gaming. What folder did I put this shit in? There we go. New, boom, bingo. And it's not there. And it's right here. There we go. Sith Trooper. All right. It's kind of weird that it's released in toy form first. Well, I'm not complaining, but I would love to see like a still image or something like that from, from production. But I mean, it's a red First Order Stormtrooper with some different kind of chest plate, right? It looks cool. I like it. I like the kind of the texturing of the armor here and there. I like it. Not much to say. Should I make a 10-minute and 1-second video on this? Oh yeah, I wonder why they're called Sith Troopers. Is that just an intimidation tactic of a name? Let's see, what do they say in this? Fans attending the Mega Pop Culture event, Comic-Con, will be treated to a new exhibit of trooper armor from across the Star Wars saga, including a first look at the next evolution of Imperial/First Order soldiers, the Sith Trooper, from the upcoming Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. It's a modern and more menacing look, benefiting its namesake. Quote, it has some really unique aesthetics to it, and it has some subtle ties to previous Stormtrooper designs, which I think fans will enjoy discovering. A total of 9 different costumes, all screen used, will be on display at the Lucasfilm Pavilion. Imperial Stormtrooper, TIE Pilot, Death Trooper, blah, 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 and Sith Trooper. Nice. Oh, there's a lot of Sith Trooper. They just here. I'll link this to you guys. There you go. There's a link to what I'm looking at. They released a lot of different merch, I guess, that's going to be available at Comic-Con. So they got a tiki cup, a t-shirt, Funko Pop, what is this? Is this a Black Series toy? Yeah. A hat, a pen, a hot toy, which I guess is a 1/6. I've never heard of that. Hot Toys. Is that? I'm sure that's been around. I live under a rock. I don't know if you guys knew that. A backpack, a kid's costume, a trading card set, a bookmark. All right. Yeah, it looks neat. I'm excited to see what it actually looks like on screen. I'm sure it has nothing to do with Sith. You know, maybe it's just a name. Intimidating. Sith Trooper. We'll see. It's red. It has a bladed melee weapon. I fear another Praetorian Guard fiasco scene. Yeah, it could be something like that. Would be cool if Kylo turns the Knights of Ren into Sith Troopers. Chris, what's up, man? Yeah, I kind of want the Knights of Ren to stay the Knights of Ren, and I want to see them in, like, their junky armor that we've kind of seen them in, you know? And I want them to be not what we're thinking. I can see them... Well, I really don't know. Who knows what the hell they're going to be doing, but a part of me was thinking that maybe they kind of, like... Kylo went a different way than they wanted to. He was the leader that kind of was a loose cannon. But I don't know. It's interesting. I'm very excited to see what role they're going to play. But, yeah, we'll see. I think they're Kylo's guards. That would make sense, for sure. Yeah, but they look sharp, though. Hopefully fans don't overhype these guys and are disappointed if they're not that dangerous. Another random Mega Man. Yeah, you know, that is an interesting thing. Like, every little thing that pops up about Star Wars before a movie comes out, I think people, and I'm guilty of this too in the past, kind of not overhype, but maybe think they're going to play a bigger role than they actually do, and like, I don't know, you know, we have our main characters. We have the main characters that are kind of, that have plot armor, right? At least we think. But, yeah, I mean, this is Star Wars, right? We got battle droids, we got stormtroopers, and the joke is always that they can't shoot. In terms of ferocity and in terms of kind of, I don't know, being able to hit their mark and being menacing, I think this new generation of Star Wars is definitely I think a little more... They feel a little more realistic, you know, to me at least, but could be wrong. Like Phasma. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's a character, you know, like a Boba Fett, like an IG-88. You see these characters, and And if we saw them before the production or before the movie came out, maybe people would think they'd play a bigger role than they actually do, or have more screen time and stuff like that. But you can't. Not every character can have a bunch of screen time. Not every character can be on screen constantly. Star Wars is known for its background characters, the subtlety of some of these characters that eventually grow into like just being loved by fans. It's interesting in that aspect. Like Biggs, Alex and Molly from Star Wars Explained. Alex loves Biggs. A character that like barely gets any screen time, but a character that I'm assuming, it has a lot of non-film material attached to it. But it's interesting. We all have the characters that are just kind of background characters that are just there from time to time, But you seen the space shuttle experience at Kennedy Space Center? It was awesome. Was curious about your thoughts. No, I haven't been down to Kennedy in a few, like, maybe since 2000. I think since 2011 is the last time I went down there. That was for the that was for STS-135, the final shuttle launch, which I actually posted something on my Instagram a couple days ago. It was 8 years ago to the day that I posted that on the, was it yesterday? 2 days ago. Hard to believe it's been 8 years, but that's the last time that I went down there. You better sit down. You better sit down, Brett. You better sit down and be quiet. We're almost there. I was disappointed with how they portrayed Luke in The Last Jedi. Christian. Yeah, you're not alone, man. It's completely fine to have that opinion, as I've always said. I think people take it way too far. But no, dude, Luke's portrayal in The Last Jedi was one of my favorite aspects of that movie. That kind of the course change and course correction. I thought it was incredibly interesting. But, I understand why people have a problem with it. I guess. But I think, I don't know. I don't want to put thoughts or words in your own mouth, but in your mouth, Christian. But from what I've seen, these are characters and they're not superheroes, and people fail and people fall and people rebound and they lose their way once their worldview comes crumbling down rather. And I don't know. I liked how that happened to Luke. I thought it was an interesting little piece of character development there. Because after The Force Awakens, he's there, he's standing there, Rey's in front of him, and what's going to happen next? And, what we thought was going to happen, what I thought was going to happen, didn't happen. And I dug it. How do you react when people claim you're a Disney shill? It's fucking silly. It's dumb talk. I've been super critical of these movies. I think it's just easy. I wear a Stormtrooper helmet. I talk about Star Wars, and I don't make a shitload of videos that are just completely negative and hyperbolic in nature. So, yeah, it's an easy target. I don't give a fuck. I mean, like, it's silly. It's silly, dumb stuff. Like, Solo and Rogue One are two of my least favorite Star Wars movies in the entire list of Star Wars movies, so... And, I don't know. It's weird. People have to manufacture enemies, man, on the internet. Silly. But, alright, let me take a quick sip of water, and I'm going to run down the list. Get some wings cut up. Get ready to make some wings for the night. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, watching me play a little bit of Shadows of the Empire. It was always fun to fire out that game. But let me run down the list real quick. Took, thank you for the super chat and channel support, man. Girls with Sabers, thank you for the super chat and channel support as well. And I appreciate the recommendation there. I will toss it in the chat. Shadows of the Empire Kickstarter. Girls with Sabers brought to my attention a Kickstarter fan film that's being started, and they're taking. Well, you guys know how Kickstarter works, but check it out. It looks really neat. I scrolled down through some of the production or the construction stills of from the production. It looks really awesome, and I'm gonna check this video out after this stream for sure. It looks pretty badass. But I appreciate that, Girls with Sabers. And Sofa Sith Lord, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Jack Dickens, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Ryan Harp, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Jason96, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Carter Lovejoy, Thank you for the super chat and channel support. I appreciate it, guys. I don't know. I probably won't stream tonight. I'll probably stream tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. As always, thanks for watching. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.